Walking up 23rd Street, I was tired and alone. It was late, my housemate would be asleep when I got home. The sign ahead, glowing red, said the Chelsea Hotel, where Sid Vicious and my friend, drug dealer Dave, once dwelt. The street was black under my feet, which continued their walking, though I was vaguely interested in the folks behind me talking. There were these two guys wearing Raver-type suits, and there was a girl wearing glasses who looked kind of cute. Her hair was short and curly. She had a tattoo on her back, which I could see because her red shirt was sleeveless with straps. But I only saw this later, not in my first glance, though I could hear them talking behind me, and as if by chance, she was trying to describe a song I knew well, Leonard Cohen's song about the Chelsea Hotel. And I smiled a smile to myself when she said that it's the song where he talks about someone giving him head on a bed that's unmade, and how the song was outrageous. And that's when I got uncharacteristically courageous. I could have left the three of them laughing and just gone on home. But I turned and I faced her and I said, "Leonard Cohen?" She looked shocked and surprised, but she looked very happy that she now had a witness to back up her story. She looked at me with her spectacled eyes, and she said, "See, I told you," to the two other guys. And my tale might have ended right there and then, except that we started talking about Leonard Cohen, and how his lyrics were cool, and how he sang so sincere that it must have been true, and it happened right here. And though usually, off the bat, people don't find me that great, there we were, laughing and strolling like we could really relate. And though we didn't mention the head lyric, it was sort of alluded. And our conversation was better because her friends weren't included. The guys weren't really paying any attention, that's how it seemed to me. So I heard the faint knocking of opportunity, although it's really easy for me now, looking back all this time later, to think of all the things I could have said and should have said that would have been better and greater. But just keep the sad truth in mind as I tell this to you. She and I really only talked for a minute or two. And I never got her name, and she never got mine. But in those couple of short minutes, we had a pretty good time. And then, on top of that, although you might not believe it, this is what she said to me next. Word for word, I'll repeat it. The line about getting the blowjob that Leonard sings, she said it made her want to, quote, do naughty things. And right about then, I should have asked if she knew what the Chelsea charged if we got room for two. But I didn't. I know, I'm a schmuck. Don't you doubt it? The only thing that I did is write this stupid song about it. But if I was Leonard Cohen or some other songwriting master, I'd know to first get the oral sex and then write the song after. Cause you can practice writing songs about romance every day. But if you haven't loved, then you'll have nothing to say. We could have given each other head on Leonard's same unmade bed, but I was too shy to suggest it. And so instead, when the three of them stopped to look through a pub window, I said good night, although I hadn't quite meant to, and waved as I walked, although I wouldn't forget her, especially since she mysteriously said, "See you later." So now every time I'm walking, I hope that we meet, and on purpose, I always go up 23rd Street, where the sign glowing red says the Chelsea Hotel, where Sid Vicious and my friend drug dealer Dave once dwelt, Except that life doesn't work out the way it does in old songs, and that's why we sing relatively new ones to say what really goes on. But if I could see her again, and we could pick up right where it ended, maybe I'd play her this song, and maybe she wouldn't get too offended. But if you hang out there one more minute, I'll tell you why. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. Cause you might think that it's sad, and you might think that it's pathetic, that I'm still singing this song, and that she will never know it. But if you think for a minute about just what that means, you'll realize it's actually a wonderful thing, that all around the world there may be folks singing tunes for the love of other people that they barely knew. And it puts a smile on my face, yes it do. And let me tell you that you ought to be smiling too. Just the next time you're feeling kind of lonesome and blue, just think that someone somewhere might be singing about you. So who knows, if I ever find her again, we'll see. This whole time she could have been singing about me.